Hello everyone. Oh my goodness, what a weekend. It's just been insane, insane. I felt destroyed, but I feel like myself again today. I feel so much better. But wanted to talk to you a little bit today because being away with my family kind of got me thinking about why I started doing this vlogging journey in the first place. And it was because I wanted to push myself, and it was because I wanted to see how far I could go. And I was reflecting on how much has happened already. We're not even 2 weeks in and so much has happened. It's crazy. And I feel like it's just affirming to me more and more how much we are capable of as people, as humans, with these unbelievable brains inside of our heads that can just achieve anything we want to achieve. So I feel like I've had different phases of things that I needed to tick off my tick box. Honestly, it has been, some of the goals I've had have been on my goals list for years and years and years and just repeated over and over and over again. And this year I want to achieve all of them. I'm just going for it because there's so much we can do. So phase 1, independence. I passed my driving test and I got myself a car. Tick. Phase 2, build community. Now, I actually didn't think that would go the way it's gone, and this happens sometimes. Last year, community was on my goals list, and I really thought that moving to Italy was going to be what brought me that community, but it wasn't. I was so lonely there, but I just wanted to feel like I was part of something, part of a family, part of a community. And then I found my dad, and we didn't meet until the very end of the year, so that's been the next phase, is meeting my family. So I've met my dad, and now I've met my sisters, and just so many people. Such a big Irish family, honestly, it's massive, and I genuinely felt so included. I felt like I was just in the most gorgeous, tight-knit community. They all loved each other. They all do anything for each other, picking each other up, dropping each other off here, there and everywhere. You don't find that as much anymore. It was not what can I do for me? It was what can we do for each other? And I just thought that was gorgeous, and that's what I want. How much I love community. That's what I love about and what I wanted from that community feel. Then I've also got so much closer to my family in Liverpool. If you're new to this channel, I lived in Essex/London for 14 years. So I was never around my family. I missed birthdays, christenings, weddings, all sorts, because I was living and working in Essex, and I worked every single weekend because I'm a makeup artist. So I missed so much, and now I live half between Italy and half between Liverpool, and all my family here. So I feel like I've got so close to my family since I've been back, because I actively wanted to, and it's made me realise I never really felt that close to my family before. We've always been close, but I just felt a bit like an outsider because I lived away. And now that I'm actively making more of an effort, it's made me realise I think I was the problem. I was the reason why I didn't feel so close to my family, because I wasn't there, I wasn't making the effort. So now, even when we're not near each other, I just feel like we'll always be close. So that's amazing. I now feel like I have a tribe of people. I have my community. So tick, that one's done. The next phase is, it's been on my goals list every single year, and I start and I stop and I start and I stop, and I think you're going to know what I'm going to say because we all do it, is I want to be the healthiest and fittest I've ever been in my life. I stress when I say healthiest. I do not want to go on a diet. I'm not here to lose loads of weight. I'm quite happy with my size, but I'm so weak and unfit. I don't eat well, don't understand nutrition. I don't understand what my own body needs. I don't really understand what has sugar in it and what doesn't. I'm not knowledgeable when it comes to nutrition. really. I don't know what macros are. People talk about them. And I've suffered on and off with my hormones like forever. Like everyone who knows me knows, like I am the talking about our menstrual cycle queen. Like if anyone has hormone issues, they'll come to me and be like, why am I feeling like this? And I'm like, it's your hormones. So I know how hormones affect us. I know all of the stages of our menstrual cycle. I'm aware of all that, but what I want to be aware of is what foods are making my hormones worse. That I do think that the saying you are what you eat is so true. So I want to really understand nutrition and understand what's working for me and against me. And I've developed gut problems, and I feel like I was vegan for years, 9 years. There's nothing wrong with being vegan at all, by the way. It's an amazing diet, and I probably will return to being vegan one day, but I needed to understand food more, and that is why I've ended up having to go back to being pescatarian, because I felt so ill, because I just was eating processed replacement food all the time. So I want to eat whole food, I want to understand my body, I want to go on a journey and educate myself for a massive lifestyle change. I want to change the way I eat and the way I view food and the way I treat my body and love myself for the rest of my life. And one of the main reasons for that is because I don't want to grow old and become frail really early. Like I look at my nan and granddad and they look so young. Like people think that they're my parents all the time, and my nan swims like every day. My granddad's super fit. He loves, like, he still walks up Snowdon and stuff like that. I mean, they are young grandparents, but they're both in the 70s and they look amazing. And then there's me, who cannot keep up with them. I've never got any energy. I can't sleep. I've got insomnia. I have bad joints, like my knees. If it's cold, I'm in agony. My joints hurt all the time. I can't touch my toes. I have zero flexibility. It is ridiculous how unfit and unhealthy I am. So that is something that I've always wanted to work on, and I have tried and failed every time. And I felt like last year I was getting somewhere with it, and then I got to Italy and the gym anxiety completely took over, and I just couldn't go to a gym in Italy, and I couldn't start gym classes, and everyone was saying to me it could be a good way of meeting people and it'll give me something to do when I was feeling down, and I just couldn't do it. I got so anxious. Whereas now I've just got such a completely different mind frame where I'm like, I can do anything, and I can do anything alone, and I can do it with someone or without someone. I'm not fazed, and I'm not going to let gym anxiety or embarrassment ruin my life and stop me from being the best version of myself. So no, you stay outside. Like, I will not let anxiety take over or affect me anymore. I refuse. That thing has taken over my life forever. I've had it since I was a child, and it has literally ruled me. It was my personality. People didn't know who I was as a person because they only knew the anxious version of me. And since I've been actively like, I'm not doing that, I'm not listening to that voice anymore, I'm not listening to that anxiety anymore, since I've changed my mindset and worked on fear and facing fear and just literally going for it head on, I feel unstoppable, and I am going to make you feel unstoppable. We are doing this together. If you are an active viewer, I promise you, if you stick with me, I am going to brainwash you into believing you can do anything. You can do anything you want to do. I'm going to push your boundaries. I'm going to get you out there living your life to the highest level that you possibly could imagine, because that's what I'm going to do, and we're going to do it together. And I'm so excited. I just want to just see what this life has to offer. I want to know what's out there in the world. I want to experience everything. Like, God has given us this planet with all these unbelievable things to experience. Why would we not experience them? Why would we not do it? I feel like so lucky and so grateful to be alive, and to be alive now when we have all of these opportunities. And I know that the world's a mess, and I know it's not perfect, and I know there's so much awful things going on and so much evil, but we don't have to be that, and we don't have to stop living our lives because that is out there. I want to experience everything, and I want to take you along with me, and I want to encourage you to do the same, and just see how far we can push our minds, see how far we can push our bodies, see how far we can go with our careers, see how far we can travel, see what we can, all the things we can see and all the things we can do. I hope you can feel like the energy that I'm in right now, and I hope it's contagious through this screen, because I genuinely feel just so amazing and so ready to change my life and your life and just take everything to the next level. So I went off on a tangent there, but that's the next phase. So I want to really work on my fitness. I want to work on my flexibility. I want to get some strength around these knees and these joints and get myself strong again. Again, if you're new to my channel, I cannot turn this arm, and physios did say that they think if I was to exercise I could possibly get the movement back, but I just haven't, so it just doesn't turn. I unfortunately was attacked by a dog. I still haven't told that story fully on here because it's not the nicest story, but I had like really, really severe damage to my left arm. So again, I kind of think I used that as an excuse to not exercise. I was like, I'm scared people are going to look at me picking things up weirdly, and like I'm not going to be, because it is so weak. I've lost a lot, I've got a lot of muscle damage and stuff, and that put me off going to the gym because of this new disability that I have, and I use that as an excuse, and it's not an excuse. I've still got my arm, and when you look at some of the most incredible athletes that don't have limbs, I saw a man that had one arm and he was playing basketball, and he was so fit, he was amazing, and I was just like, wow, you are incredible. Humans are incredible. We are incredible. So that is not going to be an excuse anymore. No matter what your excuse is. I have had severe asthma my whole life. I use that as an excuse. I don't really have it anymore. Then my arm was an excuse. Anxiety was an excuse. Don't want to go on my own. I can't drive, blah, blah. And then last year, I couldn't drive, and my mum goes to work. She leaves every morning at 7 a.m. and she drives past the gym, and I was like, no more excuses. And I would get myself up at 6:30, get in my mum's car, get out at the gym, and it was a 40-minute walk home, and it was in the rain in the winter, and I would walk home in the teeming down rain, and I was so determined. I do feel like this mindset started last year, but I got a little bit lost halfway through the year, but it is back and it's stronger than ever. So yeah, I took excuses off the table. If you can't drive, you can get a bus, you can walk, get your steps in. There's no excuse. If you can't afford a gym membership, you've got a TV, exercise in your house. There's no excuse. Running is free, walking is free, squatting is free. Pick up something heavy, use it as a weight. There's no excuses anymore. We're going to do this. If you don't know about nutrition, I'm going to try and learn as much as possible. We can educate ourselves, we can study online. If I'm interested in something, I will know everything about it within a day. So that's the next one. Then I also want to learn a language. That has been one of my goals forever. I want to be fluent in 4 languages in my lifetime. Italian is the first one I'm tackling. I did learn Spanish for a little while, but I want to learn Italian, Spanish and French. We're starting with Italian. So that's another one that's on there. So many things to do, I know, and you must think this girl is crazy. And I'm also vlogging every single day, which everyone's like, you are not normal, but we can do anything. Let's see what we can do. There's endless possibilities. We need to get into a very good routine. We need to habit stack, and I want to just go all in. So I'm going to take you along with me. We're doing this together, and I can't wait for the journey. So I'll see you tomorrow for day 1 of our new health and fitness journey. I'll see you then.